Hey, Daryl. We've had a good day today, and I'm out with the little fella, Toby. There he is. There he is. We've just been over the cliff. Well, around the cliff, I should say. So, a friend of mine, out with his daughter, he's got one of those mini motorbikes. And she's riding it around the little pathways. She's only 9. And she's having a good time. My dad's supervising her properly. It's really good. You've lots of little pathways like this up here on the cliff. And that's what she's going on. There's loads. Hiya. So she's enjoying herself and her dad's enjoying himself. My dad's got a couple of motorbikes. Quite big ones as well. Don't ask me what. I don't know much about bikes. Hiya Dave, how are you? Hi Jamin. Yeah, it's a lovely stroll tonight, that's right. Yep, I'm enjoying being out, as I always do. Last night was a nice walk, and I was looking forward to getting home for my curry, because the old Duchess had made one of her curries. It doesn't do me diet much good, but never mind. Curry, chapatis and yogurt, you can't beat it. It was absolutely amazing. You know, a good curry, that is the food of the gods. I really enjoyed it. That's one thing my old Duchess excels at, making a good curry. You can get a curry from anywhere. Some are good, some are not so good. But I know when my old Duchess makes a curry, it will always be good. And that's the thing. What is it you love, J-Man? My strolls of a curry. Or both. Now, a good seeing my mate's daughter on the little motocross. As I said, she's only 9. Oh right, I'm with you J-Man, yeah. Everything we talk about, everything we do, the scenery, so on and so forth, yeah, I can get you. That's a nice thing about doing what I'm doing though. Right. Well, we'll have done us 12 miles today, and a bit more as well by the time I get home. What are we on now? Well, I'll have a look when we get to the post, but I should think we'll be on 10. Well, it was supposed to be raining today and it hasn't. Hi Julie, hi Muffin Man. What am I doing? Well, I'm walking the dog. I'm walking Toby, who's there as you can see. And Julie, hiya. You've just joined. Welcome. Right, we're at a place called Withernsea, which is a small town of about 6,000 people in East Yorkshire, about 20 miles east of Hull in the United Kingdom. There's your sea, look. I am a medical cannabis patient review. How are you tonight? Well, we've got 18 people following us. I hope you're all enjoying the video. It's great to have you all on board. It's people like you that makes this work, me doing it, worthwhile. So thank you very much for joining me. If you're enjoying the video, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. You know, just comment on anything you want. If you tell me what you like about the video, tell me what you don't like, tell me what you think I could improve on, or what else you would like to see. You can comment. You don't need to comment on the video if you don't want. Talk about general things. We've had some really good discussions on here on all sorts of subjects. All I ask is that people are respectful to each other and we can all get along. I've walked about 10 miles today. Yeah, not at the moment. At the moment I've walked around about 3. I walked 7 earlier on. Love to you, J-Man. No, Trisha, I'm not in Eastbourne. I get why you might think that, but I'm at a place called Withernsea in East Yorkshire. We're about 20 miles east of the city of Hull. It's a small place, about 6,000 people live here. Let's have a look now. Yeah, we've just done exactly 10 mile. You're in West Yorkshire, are you then? UK medical cannabis. Expose the small hats. Name the nose. What does that actually mean? I don't understand. Oh, I'm with you about Jewish corruption. I'm not interested, Asper. Take your nonsense elsewhere, please. Just take your nonsense elsewhere. You're not wanted on here. Yes, but I've just timed you out for 24 hours. Don't need that sort of stuff. Right, Mark, which city is this? It's a small town called Withernsea. We're on the East Yorkshire coast and we're about 20 miles east of Hull. So you're in Calderdale, West Yorkshire. I used to live in Calderdale, UK medical cannabis. A place called Elland, it's near Halifax. That's fine, Maverick Rays. That's excellent. I love every country in the world. I love people wherever they come from in the world. Yeah, that's right, Dave. about 250 miles from here. Hi Sammy, how are you? Splodger, yes, that is the North Sea. Thanks, J-Man. Yeah, I've just got rid of Asper. I put a 24-hour ban on him. I don't need abuse. Nobody else on my channel wants it. People of all religions, races, colours, creeds, and I don't have any place for stuff like that. If somebody's decent, I've always got a place for them. Yeah, absolutely. Time to enjoy our time together, J-Man. International Cyber Defence and Intelligence Wing. Is this Ukraine? No, of course not. This is East Yorkshire in the UK. A place called Withernsea. It's a small town. 276.5 miles from Wid. Wow. I wasn't sure how far. I knew it was 250-ish, but 276.5. So it's certainly a long way from Eastbourne. How long did it take for me to learn English? I am English, well I'm British, and I'm born here in the United Kingdom. My parents were born in the United Kingdom. My grandparents came from Russia in the very, very beginning of the 20th century. Thanks very much, International Cyber Defence. Well, there goes Toby. Should I give him a treat? Oh, I heard that. Would you like a treat, Toby? Toby, I think he does want a treat. Wait for it. Put them back. Oh, what have I got for Toby? There you go. He is a good boy, Sam. He's a lovely boy. Yeah, International Cyber Intelligence is fantastic. Them. They're their groins. They're supposed to stop the sand from moving too far. That lights up at night. It allows vessels like fishing vessels and stuff to know how close the land is to them. How old is Toby? Just turned 12 months. You got some, that's right, J-Man, we got some lovely questions, haven't we? Toby's a Jack Russell Terrier. He's a lovely little fella. He likes being out. He likes playing. We'll go home and we'll play bowling for a good half hour, 45 minutes when we get home. We got him in November. I wouldn't be without him now. It looks like we're going to get really bad weather at weekend, doesn't it? Apparently we're going to get hit by a storm and oodles of rain. Come on. Well, we're up to 21 people. I'd just like to welcome everybody aboard. It's great to have you. I hope you enjoy my channel. There's lots to see on it. Not just this live, but there's other things as well. So if you're enjoying the video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. If you comment, I'm interested in all your comments. You know, you tell me what you like about the channel, tell me what you don't like about it, tell me what you think I should improve on. All your comments are relevant. Tell me what you think I should be doing, that's fine. If you don't want to talk about the channel and you want to talk about something else, well, that's fine as well. All I ask of anybody is at least, you know, be respectful to, you know, to each other. I don't do racism, sexism or any otherism, to be honest. I don't really do politics. We all have our own views and this isn't the place for them. So anything else, let's chat, let's talk. I wondered what that was. It's 3 kids singing. I don't know what they're doing. I think they've got their own little karaoke or something. Well, we were all kids at one time, weren't we? Tomorrow night I'll be doing a bit of a special. I'm going to Hornsey. So rather than do a podcast when it's dark, I'm going to do it in Hornsey. Now the reason I'm going to Hornsey, I'm going for an interview at the Coast Watch Institute. What they do, they monitor radios and things. We have a headquarters there. We've got various places up and down the country. And I'm joining them as a volunteer. So hopefully I'll have a shift or 2 shifts a week. Won't get paid. But who knows? You're helping to keep somebody safe. You'll be liaising with the Coast Guard, rescue services, helicopter, ambulance, police, and so on. I just think it gets me out and it gives me something meaningful to do. Thanks, J-Man. Thanks, Sammy. Yeah, and I just thought it'll be something a bit different, and I'll have 1 day a week, or 1 evening, or one shift. I don't know. I'll know more tomorrow, and when I come online, I'll be able to tell you guys a lot more about it. But I thought I need something. I'll look at the birds. It won't affect me coming out at night. It'll just give me something else to do. And it's like something worthwhile. I mean, it could mean the difference between life and death for somebody, couldn't it? Well, we're now up to 24 people. I'd just like to say good evening to everybody from Withernsea here on the East Coast. I hope you're enjoying my video. If you are, please like, comment, share and subscribe. If you comment, you can tell me what you like about my channel, tell me what you don't like about it, tell me what you think I could improve on, or anything else that matter. Talk about whatever you want to talk about, providing it's respectful. I'm fine. I love comments and I love what people say, because I learn from that. Well, we're up to 32. That's amazing. So again, I'd just like to welcome everybody on board. Like, comment, share and subscribe if you enjoy it. Okay, Darren, I will see you again. I'm glad you dropped by anyway. I like Portslade. It's near Brighton, isn't it? Yeah, I would agree with what you're saying, but it's not just men, it should be women as well. We should all be doing stuff, but right now this probably isn't the right forum to be talking about stuff like that, anonymous user. Get what you're saying, and I understand, but is this the right forum? Or maybe there are other forums which would be a lot better, wouldn't it, in Bournemouth? We're not Bournemouth based. I'm in East Yorkshire. I'm like 280 miles from Bournemouth. And same to you, J-Man. Evening. You're across the ocean, are you, J-Man? Yeah, thanks for that, Sami. And that's what the world is a scary place. And yeah, it's not all bad though. We've got to remember that there's a lot of bad, but it's not all bad. There's a lot of good as well. And, you know, we should look for the good as well as the bad. You're from Canada, are you, J-Man? It's a long, long way from the UK, isn't it? But it's good to have you on board. Hello. Hiya. Oh, it's great to have you on board anyway. I can't imagine what Canada, what it would look like. I often thought to myself, I'd love to do the Canadian Pacific, right the way from, I don't know, Halifax, right the way across the country to the other side, to Vancouver, or Toronto to Vancouver, whichever. Hi Stuggy, it's good to have you on board. I learned of lemsip yesterday. It helps when you've got a sore throat, doesn't it? Yeah. So you're working in Malaysia, I take it? What's he doing? But you're from Dorset. How do you like it over there in Malaysia? Well, there's the sea. So I've left a t-shirt there. Well, it's certainly getting dark earlier here in East Yorkshire. They have no thought whatsoever, them cyclists. None at all. It's a good job I always hold on to Toby pretty tightly. Come on. Oh, he's seen another dog. Do you live inland, J-Man, or do you live on the coast? I'd certainly love to do that train journey on the is it the Trans-Pacific? The Union Pacific, isn't it? Not Trans. Union Pacific. Yeah, I'd love to do that. Ontario. Ah. Will be, won't it? My son's mate lived in Singapore. He actually lived on the island for a couple of years. We now live in Holland, him and his wife. His wife's Malay Chinese. Evening.
Oh, yeah.
If I was in India, it'd be about... Let's have a look. It'd be about 10:15, something like that. Right, I just want to get out of the way of this guy with his two dogs. He's on a mobility scooter and the dogs are fine. But I just think take Toby out of the situation. It's alright, you know him, you see him every night. Hiya!
Hi.
There they are, look. Yeah, so I just thought I'd get out of the way. I don't think there'd be a problem. I was out the other day on my own without Tobes, and the big dog came up and put his nose in my hand, but he drove off with him. He wouldn't let me make a fuss of him. Well, his dog, his choice. I suppose you have to be careful though as well if you're disabled and something did go wrong. Yeah, the old airbait. Yeah, what it was, it's an underground bunker. There's two. We've got the underground bunker at Hompton, and that was built during the Cold War. you know, between about 1950, and it was used up to maybe 2000. Now, I actually went down that to have a look around a few months ago. You can't take any pictures, unfortunately. Now, the other airbase was in Patrington, which is about 5 miles from here. Now, we didn't have aircraft or anything like that. It was more of a listening post and radar station. And a lot of it's been pulled down now, but the officers' quarters and the married quarters are still there. It's now owned by the local authority. It's lovely the way it's laid out, but we tend to put problem families there now, so you can imagine. Now, the base itself, that's been converted into a caravan park. Lots and lots of caravans there. And the big part where the radar was, it's like a huge industrial unit. And that's now like for recreation. So that's still there. Now further up the coast, at a place called Cowden, which is about 15 miles north of here, it was a bombing range. It hasn't been used for about 20-25 years, but every now and again unexploded bombs and other ordnance turn up on the beach, because that's what they used to do. That was what they were doing. So yeah, we do have quite a lot of things up here to do with the RAF and things. Well, in the war, you know, the whole of the Holderness Peninsula where we are was one big military base. That was the thing. Nicola, tell your mum that. Frank's here. He's walking with your dad. Yeah, as I was saying, J-Man, the whole area was one huge, massive garrison. You know, you walk along this coast, and we've still got old pillboxes and military installations which are falling into the sea. We've got lots of them. There was a real fear that Holderness would be maybe not invaded. I don't think the Germans would have done that, but they could have used it for diversionary attacks from the main attack. So we had all these pillboxes and stuff built. Now, about 2 miles from here, at Holland, there's an airstrip. It was still an airstrip when I came to live around here about 10 years ago, 9-10 years ago now. And I can remember it having a couple of Cessna type of 2-seat aircraft on it. It'd have a job on, Nicola. I know you get voices from the grave, but Frank hasn't been with us in a long time, but it could be. Anyhow, going back to that, so I think it's possible that the airstrip at Holland in the war may well have been just that, like an airstrip, like defending Hull. And it's big. The place itself is now a holiday camp, but that is big enough with a grass runway for like Spitfires and Hurricanes to take off. You wouldn't need a concrete runway. They could do it from grass, and they did. And Hull was the most heavily bombed city outside London in the war. He's after Nicola. He's after your mum. He wants your mum to give Peter £1,000 in reparations. Hi Leon, how are you? Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome, J-Man. It's something I'm always interested in the war. If you go south along here far enough, you'll come to the Spurn. It's about 15-16 miles from here. Now, there used to be a lifeboat station on there. Well, that's been moved to Grimsby, which is just on the other side of the Humber. But there used to be a military railway. There used to be military guns. There several massive anti-aircraft guns and things like that. I'm going to take a walk on the Spurn at some time, but I can't take Toby with me because it's an area of special scientific interest, and you've got all sorts of rare creatures and rare plants and things, so I can't really take Toby, which is a pity. So on wintry day I'm going to make my way down to Withernsea and walk the length of the Spurn, which is about 7 miles there and back. Well, we've walked 11.42 miles so far. That's today. No, Coventry had it really bad, and Sheffield had it really bad. But apparently Hull were the worst bombed city out of London. From what I understand, the reason being, a lot of bombers couldn't find the way. So they get so far and they'd realise they've not hit the target. They've turned round and then they'd have to release the bombs somewhere. So they'd release them on Hull. Other planes, you know, the Luftwaffe planes would intend going over to Hull, bomb the docks and so on. But they also had, like, the Luftwaffe just releasing bombs on the city anywhere and everywhere. But yeah, there were lots of targets in Sheffield and there were lots of targets in Coventry and all over the country, Leicester. The problem was the Luftwaffe weren't that accurate. They'd come over for a raid and they didn't really. I was reading about this, about the Battle of Britain, and they didn't really understand how the RAF was organised. You just sent a load of bombers over and bomb. You know, instead of looking for specific targets, proper factories, aeroplane factories and wartime factories, you know, munitions factories, we just come over and they'd bomb Coventry, or they'd bomb, and that were it. There'd be no follow-up. Or they might follow it up, but not for that particular factory. I mean, throughout the bombing of Coventry, you know, Morris and Austin Morris carried on building building tanks and aeroplanes and things. Hey up lad, trouble up Bill. Nice one. No, but Hull kind of got it like every night, like London did. Coventry, they came, they went, came back several times, but Hull were getting it every night. To this day in Hull, there is a bomb site. It's an old cinema on Holderness Road, and it's just as it was when the Luftwaffe bombed it. We'll have a walk around Hull one day. And we'll go to some of them places. Liverpool had it rough as well, and so did Manchester. My granddad worked in a munitions factory, and so many nights a week when he weren't working, it was on the roof, and he were watching out for bombers and things like that to see where there were fires, and then they'd direct the civil defence and the fire brigade, and I don't know whoever it was, to go and put out the fire. It was called Fire Watch. It's eerily quiet tonight. Yeah, it's very quiet tonight, isn't it? Hardly anybody out. Well, I was in Goole last week, as some of you know, and there's still a remnant of the Mulberry Harbour. It's damaged, so it never went there. And, you know, the casement got damaged, and it's just been left where it stands. I'm really surprised to see it. Hi Alec, what's up? Nothing really, you tell me. No, I'm not going to the beach, not tonight. But I might give you a treat. Would you like a treat? I will be going home, but at the moment, Alex, I'm out with Toby. We're having a walk. We do this every night. Just gonna have a treat. So just watch this. Is that so? There you go. Toby's had a treat. He is a precious boy, Jamie. He's a lovely, lovely boy. He is, Jordan, yeah. He's a good boy, is Toby. And you know, we have this rule in our house. All good dogs deserve a treat. And Toby is always good, so he always deserves a treat. Yeah, thanks, Joanne. Thanks a lot. He is beautiful. And he's a good boy. Toby, everyone's saying you're a good boy. Jordan, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm really good. As always, I enjoy my walk. I enjoy taking Toby. I enjoy chatting to you guys. It's just amazing. How are you anyhow? So Newcastle have scored, have they then, Dave? So what's the score at the moment then? Don't forget I can't see it. I know that. Thanks, Jordan. You've got a Jack Russell as well, Joanne. Wow. They are funny little things, but they're very loving as well, aren't they? And they're good company. Yeah, I'm really glad you enjoy my walks, Jordan. Oh, God, 2-0. Oh, no. Dear God. Oh, well. That's what they're there for, isn't it? To spoil Joanne. Toby gets spoiled a bit. As long as, the way I look at it is, as long as you got good recall, everything else is okay. You got to be able to pull them back from danger, to themselves or anybody else. So, yeah, that's the main thing. One of our buses, empty, he'll make his way up. So you know that where we walk round the cliff, he'll go up to there, empty. He'll turn round and go back to the depot. Yeah, Toby gets a lot of treats. He gets a lot of love. He gets spoiled a lot, but his recall is brilliant. He's well socialised with other dogs. He has lots of doggy friends. He's a little bit reserved with people, but that's not a bad thing. But he won't bite anybody. He has friends, you know, human and dog friends. Yeah, Maverick, yep, I'm in the UK. A place called Withernsea. We're a small town in northern England. We're on the North Sea coast, and we're about 20 miles east of the city of Hull. You're from Texas in the USA. Very different to what we are. But it's good to have you on board. You know, we have people here who'll come in, some will stop for 5 minutes, some will stop for the full walk. You know, from all over the world, and everyone's welcome. It's great to have people. You know, one thing good about today is that technology. It's made the world such a small place. You can talk to me from Texas. There's somebody else earlier on talking to me from Malaysia. I'm here in Yorkshire. You know, when you think of it, it's amazing. You're from Barry in Wales. Life's good here, to be honest, Maverick. I'm quite happy with it. And you're from Barry in Wales, Joanne. Well, that's not as far as Texas, is it? Zia Ziki, hello, you're watching from Ziki, you're watching from Alaska. And Jamin's from Canada. That's amazing when you think of it, from all, you know, from all corners of the world, we're here. I think that's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. We're only here once, aren't we? Well, we're almost back on the promenade. So we'll go back to the promenade and then we'll walk down to the pier towers. Hi Darren, how are you tonight? Well, we've got some new people who've joined us. Just like to say welcome, and it's a privilege and a pleasure to have you on board watching the video. If you enjoy it, please like, comment, share and subscribe. I've lots of stuff on my channel. I've got some pictures, I've got lots and lots of these walks, I've got some other videos I've done, proper videos over other walks. I'm learning how to make videos, I'm learning how to cut and stitch bits together, so I'm still in that learning phase, but it's been not bad. My favourite's a walk from Paul to Hedden, but I've got others as well. Thumbs up to you too, David. Well, that's what we have to do, J-Man, isn't it? Hi David, you're watching from the Philippines, but you're a Nottingham man. Right. How's Toby? Toby's here. Toby! Oh, there he is. He's good. No, I'm not in Kent, Darren. I'm in East Yorkshire, the East Riding of Yorkshire. A place called Withernsea. No, I've never been to the USA at all. Is that so, Joanne? She loves water, you dog. Oh, I am enjoying my walk with Toby. Do you think I should give Toby a treat? Would Toby like a treat, do you think? Let's see if I can get one out of my pocket. I can. It's like everything in London. There's good bits, there's crap bits. You know, it's like anything. I lived in London when I was a kid, and where we lived was a dump, but there were nice areas as well. It's always down to people at the end of the day, isn't it? Hello, love.
I'm shattered. Come on.
Oh, you're braver than me.
Oh.
See you later, love. Yeah. Ah, yeah, he's just had his treats. We get lots of fish. We get lots of fish in here, but it is getting dark now, and There doesn't seem to be, and the tide's coming in, but there doesn't seem to be anybody about right now. Yeah, like it everywhere. Yeah, agree there, Joanne. Maverick, yep, Toby is cute. Thank you very much. David, you lived in Dagenham East before you moved to the Philippines. Right. Hi, Callum. Yeah, David, it's funny you say that. My mum, in the 1970s, lived in Becontree, which is 2 stations away from Dagenham East, on the district line. Hello. Small coincidence, eh? Cold? Not really. I'm well wrapped up, me. See, jumper, shirt, and a thick coat. But it's not what I'd call cold. I'm actually sweating cobs. It just looks miserable. Don't forget, it's dusk. So it's kind of going dark. By the time we get to the pier towers, it will be quite dark. The lights are coming on, look. All right. Well, my mum used to live near what used to be the Fanshawe Tavern. Oh, again. Hey. Near Gale Street. She lived on Arden Crescent. That is the problem I'm faced with at the moment. I'm having to change the times when I come online. I were doing 5 till 6, sometimes 5 till 7, but I'm now, sorry, 6 till 7 I was, but now I've come down to 5:30 till 6:30. And I should imagine before long I'll be changing that. I'm taking Toby out between 4:30. Oh, look at the sunset. Look at the reflection of that in the fish pond. And we're going out between 4:30 and 6:30, 6:45, but we'll get earlier and earlier as the nights draw in. Hiya, your friends, look.
We've just met a right lumpy Jack Russell, we have.
Have you? Some are though, aren't they? And some are lovely.
I don't know, did Toby had a Dutch
Ooh.
Hello, don't talk to Toby like that. Just because he's wired, because of that other
Well, they know they're mates.
Yeah. Oh. You've been a bit of
You can only go so far, and that's what he's saying.
Right, we're going to take some off.
Yeah, I'm going to let you get on with it. I'm going home for my tea. Oh, we had a lovely curry last night.
What did you have?
Chicken curry.
Oh, chicken.
Yeah, my wife made it. She had the best teacher going to make a curry, my mum.
Oh, lovely.
And my mum learned how to make curry from an Indian friend. So she makes proper curry with all the ingredients, spices and everything else.
My mother-in-law always used to make gorgeous curries.
Yeah.
And she got that from India because her sister lived in India.
Excellent.
Went over to see her.
I love India. You know what? No, I wouldn't live there, but I'd love to have a house there, and in winter move over there and move back over here in the summer. That would be the way forward, wouldn't it?
I bet there's no caravan parks, is
Not really, but things are changing out there.
Yeah.
Things are changing. You can pick a house up pretty cheap, but you can't buy a house unless you're an Indian. You have to have Indian citizenship.
Oh, I know, it's the same as in Thailand.
Yeah.
Where you could buy a house. You could buy a house,
Hmm.
but you can't keep it.
That's right, yeah.
They own it. It's a bit of a cheat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see you later anyhow. Gonna go home for my tea. Yeah. Thanks, David. It's been lovely chatting to you as well. Oh, hopefully I'll talk to you again before too much longer. Yeah, beautiful clouds they are. Yeah, that reflection is really good. Toby's twin. Well, they're mates. They are good mates. But you have a good sleep anyhow, David. We'll chat again soon. See, there's more lights coming on. They always put up a good show, these people. Yeah, certainly, David. It's been great talking to you. Thank you very much for subscribing, and thank you very much for your company as well tonight. You have a good sleep anyway. Yeah, that's fine, Jamin. You take care, look after yourself, and you'll catch me later. Yep, that's, as always, I look forward to it. Peace and love to you too, Jamin. Well, we walked 12.58 miles. Hiya, how are you?
Good, thanks. And you?
I'm good, I'm good. Evening.
Yeah, well, it's all right if you want to come pop me. So I finished Friday. I'm only verbally.
Yes, I was saying before, I'm looking to join Coast Watch, the Coast Watch Institute. They work with the lifeboats, coast guards, air sea rescue, police, ambulance, and so on. What we do is we monitor radios. If we know something's happened, like a distress call, or then they contact the appropriate services. I'm not quite sure, but it could mean the difference between saving a life and not saving a life, if you get what I mean. And I think it's 1 day a week. It's voluntary, and I think it's 1 shift a week. And I thought, well, I can do that. I'd be more than happy. Yeah, it does, David. See you later, David. 12 watching, 2 chatting. Yeah, he is. He's after his tea. I'm probably a share at mine. Yeah, we'll get home. I'll make him his tea and he'll have his sausages. See that? Would you like a treat, Toby? Wait, let me see if I can find a treat in my pocket. Here we are. He knows all about that. Ooh, what have I got? I'm going to have to fill that back up here. Good night, Dave. Good night, David. Yep. He's a really good lad though, Toby. It's a privilege to have him, it really is. Hi Dan, I'm doing okay, and how are you? Not seen you for a while now. Are you alright? It's getting dark now, the nights are really drawing in, aren't they? I've started creating videos with my camcorder of some of my daytime walks. I've got quite a lot on my channel. Some shorter ones of Toby on the beach. Then I've got a couple of walks and a walk round Goole. Toby, come on Tobes. I'm sorry to hear that, Dan. I'm really sorry. I hope you're feeling better now. David, yep, he looks a lovely little fella. How old is he? Toby's just over 12 months old. You had to take a break, Dan. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But are you all right now? That's the main thing. Yeah, he is. He's a real he's a real good little friend. He's just a pleasure to be with. Yeah, basically, David. Yeah, just a young whippersnapper. That's what he is. Come on, hey. That's because I wouldn't let him. Social. If the dogs don't socialise with him, if the dogs don't socialise with him, he growls at them. I'm sorry to it. No, you don't want it. I'm sorry to hear that. Is everything all right now, though, Dan? No, you don't want it. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Dan. Look how dark it is now. All the lights are on, see? Well, we're 21 people. If you're enjoying the video, please like, comment, share or subscribe. I'm doing good. I'm really doing good, Dan. I've actually worked out how to use editing software. I'm now working on how to take better footage. So yeah, I'm good. Toby's good, I'm good, my old Duchess is good, Nicola's good, we're all good. Clearly we've got quite a lot of mist out there at sea. I think my diabetes is well in remission. I can more or less eat what I want. It doesn't really have a great effect. I'm hitting the targets I need to hit, so I'm really happy with that. I'm 2 stones lighter than I was, so that helps. Well, I've done 13 miles today. Six this morning. And 7 now. If only, Dan, if only. No, I'm doing all right. It's something I've never done. It's something I've never done before. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, I've taught it myself, but I'm teaching it myself. I'm now working on transitions and things like that, but I've got to work on sound as well. I also joined a Ramblers Club, which is good. Went out on Saturday and we walked from Bridlington. Blimey, someone's left the bog roll. We went from Bridlington over to North Landing at Flamborough and back again. It was about 8 miles, 9 miles or something like that in total. Went through a Danes Dyke. I'd never been there before. It was absolutely fantastic. The other week I was in Withernsea, went on a ramble around Withernsea. And a few weeks ago, we went round the Spurn. But it's all good. Tomorrow I've got an interview with Coast Watch Institute, about volunteering. What they do, they act as a liaison point for the rescue services such as the Coast Guard, Air Sea Rescue, police, ambulance, fire, for things which happen at sea. We have like VHF radios and all the other stuff that you'd expect them to have. Oh yeah. Absolutely horrendous with that. John McCarthy when he was kidnapped. People seem to forget these things. Everyone's jumping up and down for these terrorists. recognising them and stuff, but we don't think of what has gone on before. And I'm not going to get into the politics of it as such, but what he went through was absolutely horrendous. 2 years, I remember it in the 1980s. 5 years, yes. I remember it. He was chained to, I remember reading he'd been chained to a radiator. Yeah, 5 years. That's right. Yeah, it's funny you talking about that, because when I was walking that group on Saturday, or Sunday I think, Sunday, yeah, I was talking to a Lebanese guy, a Lebanese Christian, and we were talking about the Lebanese war, and he was saying what you don't realise is it's gone on for 50 years, and I had to think about that. I thought, yes, of course, it started in the 1970s. That war has been going on for 50 years. He's an architect for Hull City Council, this guy, and it was a real privilege to talk to him about some of the things he'd seen. You know, it's just awful. Well, Game King's closed. There's a little bit of it open where the lights are flashing. You've just got the diehards now. The holiday makers have gone home. So you've just got the locals like putting the money in them machines now. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, ask look, these things should be going.
Now, they're not really my sort of thing. You can see how dark it is now. Go on, Tobes. Lovely shop window, that. Bus waiting to go in the garage, look. We'll be putting the buses to bed, those what are not working, sorting them out. There's another one. Go on, Toby. There we are, look. Come on, Toby. He's going in, look. I wonder if that one's broken down. Yeah, it's going in. Yep, he's in. Now they're backing one out. It could be they're going to wash that one, put it through the bus washer, so they can't put it in until they get one out, and that might be the one they've just done. Oh, there's a bloke going in it now. Yeah, it's probably taking it in to wash it. There we go. A little bit of interest. A little bit of excitement in Withernsea. How many buses did we see? 1, 2, 3 buses. In 5 minutes. Well, that's got to be good, hasn't it? I certainly have been keeping myself busy, Dan. You know, I'd love a job like that, fixing buses or trucks. Hey, I don't wear that for nothing. Scan here. Look how dark it is now. Hi Chital, how are you tonight? Well, everything's locked up, look. The bookies is open though. Never fear, the bookmaker's there. Don't know what's going on down that alley. Look how dark it is now. Still a bit like normally it gets darker in Scotland. Oh, well, it is dark here now. People have got the lights on who are home. It's only a boy. True. Well, we're here. Toby knows where he's going, but before he gets it, would you like it? Well, you need to come up here. Yeah, it does actually, Dan. Well, fuck. Yeah, you take care too, Dan. It's been nice talking to you. I was thinking of you earlier on. I'd just like to say thank you very much for joining me. Wonderful walk through Withernsea. It was really good. Thanks, Sami. It's a pleasure as always. I just want to say good night. I just want to say thank you for joining me. Thanks for commenting. Thanks, Flower. Thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing. And I'm going to have a good night, Sami. Yeah. And thanks, Flower. Thanks, everybody. And I'll see you again on the next one.